Pattaya Beach Road is known for its vibrant nightlife and, we love this country but unfortunately, also for some of the scams that target tourists. Freelancers or individuals who offer their company to tourists can sometimes be involved in scams. Here are some common scams involving freelancer girls on Pattaya Beach Road and tips on how to avoid them. 20 common scams must tourists avoid. 1. Theft. A freelancer might steal from a tourist after gaining their trust or even after going to the tourist's accommodation. 2. Drugging. There have been reports of tourists being drugged by their companion and then robbed. 3. Inflated bills. A freelancer might lead a tourist to a bar or club where they have an agreement with the owners. The tourist is then presented with an excessively high bill for drinks or services. 4. Switching attention. While a tourist is distracted by one person, an accomplice might pickpocket or steal belongings. 5. Romance scam. A freelancer may feign romantic interest to exploit the tourist emotionally and financially over time. Tips to avoid scams. 1. Keep valuables safe. Use hotel safes for your valuables and carry only what you need. Be cautious about bringing anyone back to your room. 2. Stay sober. Keep your wits about you by limiting alcohol intake and never leaving your drink unattended. 3. Be skeptical. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Be wary of overly friendly strangers who approach you without prompting. 4. Know the local prices. Familiarize yourself with the cost of food, drinks, and other services to avoid being overcharged. 5. Use reputable establishments. Stick to well-known and reputable bars, clubs, and restaurants. 6. Avoid carrying excessive cash. Carry only as much cash as you need for the night to limit losses in case of theft. 7. Stay in public places. Avoid going to secluded places with someone you've just met. 8. Avoid confrontation. If you find yourself in a situation with an inflated bill or a demand for money, it's often safer to pay and leave rather than confront and escalate the situation. 9. Use common sense. Trust your instincts. If you feel uncomfortable or suspicious about someone's behavior, remove yourself from the situation. 10. Report to authorities. If you believe you've been scammed or are in danger, contact the local police. Remember, not everyone you meet in Pattaya or any other tourist destination is looking to scam you, but it's important to stay vigilant. Building genuine connections can be part of the travel experience, but it's crucial to keep safety in mind at all times. The Pattaya Beach Road freelancer scam typically involves individuals, often women, who offer companionship or escort services to tourists but may have ulterior motives that lead to scamming the tourist. Here are some specific scams and safety tips. Specific scams involving freelancers. 1. Bait and switch. A person may agree to a certain service or price, but once in a private setting, they demand more money or refuse to provide the agreed service. 2. Short time long time scam. A freelancer might agree to spend a certain amount of time with a tourist but leave prematurely after receiving payment. 3. Theft. Personal belongings, including wallets, jewelry, or other valuables, may be stolen when the tourist is distracted or asleep. 4. Room raid. Sometimes, a freelancer might work with an accomplice who enters the room to steal belongings while the tourist is occupied. 5. False accusations. After leaving the tourist, the freelancer might falsely accuse them of non-payment or theft, sometimes involving corrupt law enforcement. Safety tips. 1. Negotiate terms clearly. Ensure that all terms of any service are clearly discussed and agreed upon beforehand. It may help to have a witness to the agreement. 2. Avoid flashing wealth. Displaying signs of wealth can make you a target for scams or theft. 3. Meet in public. Keep initial interactions in public areas and be cautious about inviting someone to your hotel room. 4. Secure your room. Use safety deposit boxes provided by hotels and never leave valuables unattended in the presence of a stranger. 5. Be aware of your drink. Never leave your drink unattended or accept drinks from strangers as they could be spied. 6. Stay sober. Keep your judgment clear by avoiding excessive alcohol or substance use. 7. Check identification. It's a wise precaution to check the ID of a freelancer to ensure they are of legal age and to have a record of whom you're with. 8. Respect local laws. Engaging in illegal activities can put you at risk of scams, extortion, and legal troubles. 9. Use common sense. If a situation feels off, trust your instincts and extricate yourself from it. 10. Report scams. If you're scammed, report it to the local police, though be aware that the response may vary depending on the circumstances. It's important to remember that while Pattaya has a reputation for its nightlife and adult entertainment, it also has legitimate businesses and individuals who do not engage in scams. Always approach situations with caution and respect for local laws and customs.